Welcome back to this podcast.
Episode 2, episode 10.
Season 2, episode 10! Yay! Welcome back, everybody. Let's introduce ourselves.
Noel Thompson.
Noel Thompson.
And Pete.
And Pete.
And Pete.
And who are you?
I don't know. I guess I am Bill.
Oh, well, hello, Bill. And I'm
AKA
Olivia.
Jeff.
Jeff is in the house, and I'm Olivia. Welcome back, everybody. How are we doing today?
Delicious.
Delicious. How did I know you might say that?
How are you doing, Jeffrey?
Beautiful.
Jeffrey/Bill.
Just Jeffrey Bill.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. How are you today?
I'm doing fine.
Okay.
Wow, fascinating.
Are we playing
Listeners
any,
love
Delicious
that.
and fine.
Yeah.
Are we playing any games today?
Oh,
We
we're
sure
gonna play
are.
a ton of
Susie's
games.
Cues coming up later.
Do we want to talk about who our guest is today?
Great
Pete,
idea.
who is our guest today?
Our guest today is
Yeah, Brendan Mary.
from Maine Adaptive.
Boom.
Yeah.
Coming up.
Yeah.
It's okay with men.
Okay.
Sidebar over there,
Sidebar
guys.
by himself. So we're going to talk to Brendan Mary all about Maine Adaptive and all the work they do to help people of all ability levels have recreational activities and access to everything. I don't know.
We have a voicemail also.
Yeah, that's right.
For Ask Noel coming up.
Can't wait.
Last time it was him on the voice.
That's why.
Yeah,
that's
we've
right.
had some email questions too.
Mhm.
Some listeners prefer to email us.
How did Jeff voicemail if he's right here?
He did it before we came in the room.
Oh.
He's a magician.
Spoiler alert. So we've got a great call later on. You'll have to think long and hard about
Good.
this one.
Do.
What are you doing?
Ow! You did it right here, you monkey.
Why did you do that?
I don't know.
We've also got Yakking with You coming up.
That's right.
Jeff's favorite segment.
Favorite seg.
What about if you brush your teeth after you have a peanut butter sandwich?
Because it tastes so bad, it makes you yak.
Yep.
Well, maybe that's something you guys could
Has that ever happened to you?
Yakking with you.
Okay.
It's going to be an interesting show. Buckle up. Here we go.
All right. Anything else you guys want to chat about?
How you been?
Is this yakking with you?
No, this is the intro.
Oh, the intro. Intro you in a day, who in a naughty, with a lucky do. If you had a doody do, wake it in up with a zoobly zoo.
Waking up with a Zoobly Zoo. All right. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
Jeff, what do you think? Maybe it's time to say.
We'll be right back.
All right. Here's Noel with a bio for our guest, Brendan Mary.
Yeah. Brendan Murray is the Senior Program Manager for Maine Adaptive. Brendan oversees all programs, needs, development, and programs delivery.
Yep, delivery.
Brendan is working hard to
Enhance.
volunteer
Engagement. Recruitment.
and training opportunities. Maine Adaptive was founded in 1982 and is the largest year-round adaptive recreation programs in the state of Maine for adults and children with disabilities. Maine Adaptive offers
Sports.
like snowboarding,
Skiing.
snowboarding, curling,
Cycling.
paddling, golf, climbing, pickleball, and more. Please welcome Brendan Mary.
Yay! Welcome, Brandon! Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. So Noel's going to kick off with the first question. Go ahead, Noel.
Can you tell us about Maine
Adaptive.
Yeah, absolutely. Maine Adaptive is a nonprofit 501c3 that provides adaptive equipment and instruction to people with disabilities age 4 and up. That's all disabilities. And we do that throughout the year through a variety of sports. and all around the state of Maine. And we're trying to do even more now.
Yeah, which is really awesome. We'll talk about that in another minute. Jeff, you're up.
Right here.
How long have you been
Involved.
involved at Maine Adaptive? And what do you do?
Oh, yes. It's hard to think back how long because it's been, time flies.
Yeah.
But I've been with Maine Adaptive since about end of 2014. I started as a practicum student, then an intern, and then got hired, and now I'm the senior program manager. So I do a wide variety of things. My resume pretty much says other duties as assigned. But my main job is to engage volunteers, fulfillment of those volunteers, and recruit. But I also am doing outreach as well. So I'm bringing programs like Maine Adaptive on the road to programs like Strive, and to other places in Maine that haven't had a chance to experience what adaptive sports can be. So I get to travel a lot in the state of Maine, and I get to meet a lot of new faces.
Yeah,
Awesome.
sounds pretty cool. That's awesome. Noel, over to you.
What is your favorite part about your job?
My favorite part of my job would have to be that smile after a participant tries something that they never thought they'd be able to do. So whether that's getting out of a kayak on their own, or getting out on the snow on snowshoes for the first time, or after first time since an injury, that first smile after they've really got to do something and really move towards that level of independence as much as they can. That's probably my favorite part.
Yeah, sounds
Yeah.
pretty rewarding.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Over to you, Jeff.
What is the most difficult part about your job?
Probably the most difficult part of my job would have to be the paperwork side of things. Just with every job, as with every job, there's always paperwork. For the longest time, I had to do a lot of data entry, taking everybody's lessons requests for volunteers and participants, which is about 400 each.
Wow.
So every season, I was putting in about 400 participants' calendars and 400 volunteers into our database,
Wow.
and then going through and matching and confirming as many lessons as possible. So I had to make sure that we had enough equipment, enough volunteers that were trained for that equipment, and we maximized participants' calendars as much as possible. But I've moved away from scheduling a little bit, and I get to do a lot more traveling, but there's still lots of paperwork.
I bet.
But it just makes the days when I'm out and about, like today, that much more special and more fun.
Good.
Awesome.
Yeah. Good answer. Over to us.
Yeah. What is your favorite sport to teach and why?
Ooh, that's tough. Can I do a summer and a winter?
Yes.
All right.
Definitely.
That makes it a little easier. So in the summer, it would have to be tennis, but a close second is mountain biking because we just started a mountain bike program.
Cool.
But I've been teaching our tennis program since I started with Maine Adaptive. It was one of our newest sports at the time, and I've really been able to grow that and get more equipment, get more participants, and we're working on getting some more higher level instruction for our volunteers in the springtime, which is really exciting. In the winter time, it has to be snowboarding.
Cool.
I've been snowboarding since I was 5.
Nice.
That's 20 plus years on snow. But my close second would be snowshoeing.
Yeah.
Snowshoeing at Pineland Farms in New Gloucester, which is where I grew up. Just being out there in the nice peace and quiet and just having everybody have a good time is a lot of fun too. So very close second.
Yeah, those are great answers. Jeff's turn.
Where?
Where in the state can people find Maine Adaptive?
Yeah. So, in the summertime, you can find us in a lot of different places. In the summertime, we're at Back Cove in Portland doing cycling about every other week. And we do tennis at Pineland Farms right in New Gloucester. We do paddling about every other week at Rang Pond State Park in Poland, as well as some river trips around Western and Eastern Maine. We also golf at Tottybrook Golf Country Club in North Yarmouth once a week, every Monday. And we also do some advanced bike rides all over the place too. We switch them up a little bit. Those are about 10 plus miles. Still pretty easy going, fairly flat, usually off the road so we don't have to worry about cars, but it's a more full day bike ride, which is fun. But we also have been doing more programming in the Bangor area, so we do cycling up the Bangor City Forest, as well as we do spend a weekend at Acadia National Park, which is probably one of my highlights of the summer, because we get to go camping. We go kayaking at Eagle Lake, which if you haven't been to Eagle Lake, that's a beautiful lake with views. And then we also do biking at the carriage trails at Acadia. So also very fun because you can spend a full day and only cover a small portion of those trails. In the wintertime, you can find us at Sunday River, which is where our headquarters is, up in Newry. We also do alpine skiing and snowboarding up at Sugarloaf. And we do cross-country skiing and snowshoeing in Bethel on Fridays, and also on Thursdays at Pineland Farms. So we're looking at expanding that as well, but during the winter, January through March, we're running program pretty much every day. Somewhere, whether it's
busy. That's awesome.
Can you tell us a little bit about your new On the Road program?
So we're very excited to have Strive be a part of our first stop in the Maine Adaptive On the Road program. So On the Road was a program designed with the help of the Hartford insurance company. It was part of a grant that got us a box trailer full of adaptive equipment. So that gave us 5 sports chairs, which everybody will get a chance to try tomorrow, that can be used for wheelchair basketball, pickleball, badminton, tennis. Not everybody has to use a chair, but it's also fun to play with. But it also got us about 10 adaptive bikes, hand cycles, foot cycles, and then there's all kinds of adaptations for those bikes and the sports chairs that go with it. And the idea is that we're going to be taking that trailer around to different organizations and places in the state of Maine to share that and provide a free opportunity for people to really experience what adaptive sports can be. Granted, we're only doing a couple sports, so it's a very small pebble in the grand scheme of things, but it gives everybody a chance to really be in an inviting environment to learn and explore different opportunities that they might have not had otherwise.
Yeah, we're so excited for tomorrow.
Yeah.
We can't wait. Is there over?
Your turn.
Yeah, here you go.
We saw you have over 400 volunteers at Maine Adaptive. How important are volunteers to your organization?
That's an awesome question, Noel. Our volunteers, we wouldn't be able to do it without them. All of our programming is delivered through volunteers. So volunteers go through background checks. They do trainings every season for the sports that they're interested in. Some do many sports, some do just one sport. And those volunteers are the ones that pour their heart and soul, just like many of the volunteers and staff at Strive do. They really provide their time and skill and knowledge and patience to help share their passion with other people. And we couldn't do it without them. We only have 8 full-time staff and a couple part-time staff, so when you're trying to organize 400 participants a season, it takes a lot of dedication from those volunteers to really make it happen. And they do it every year.
Wow.
And we've been doing this for over 35 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it just keeps growing.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. We still have volunteers that have been doing this for 35 years.
Wow.
Which is really cool to see that dedication through the years.
Yeah.
Jeff?
How can
Athletes
athletes and
or
values
volunteers.
Oh, sorry.
problem.
Volunteers get interviewed,
Get involved.
get involved.
That's an awesome question, Jeff. Everyone can, there's a couple different ways that people can get involved, whether it's a participant or volunteer. The first way is to go to maineadaptive.org, and right at the top of the page, there's a giant register button, and you can hit that, and then it'll give you two options, participant or volunteer. You click the one that you feel you are looking for, and then that gives you the paperwork. Like I said earlier, everything requires paperwork.
Yeah.
But it will give you either the volunteer application or the participant application. That can be filled out by you. Then there's the physician statement for the participant, and that gets filled out by their doctor. Usually doesn't require a doctor's appointment. And if you want some assistance, you can contact our staff, and we can fax the form directly to your doctor, and that way they just fax it right back. So that way it kind of streamlines that process. For the volunteers, there's the training packet, and that gives the volunteers the opportunity to look at the different trainings that we have for each season. They're going to check off those volunteer training opportunities. And then there's the winter sign up, and there's a winter sign up for volunteers, and then winter sign up for the participants, and that shows you all of the different programs at the different locations for the winter or for that current season. You would check off as many or as few. You can always come back and ask for more, but it's typically better to check off at least a few. So that way you can get that spot reserved.
Right.
We try to get everybody in as much as possible, depending on the sport and location. Sometimes stuff fills up pretty quickly, but we always fit everybody in, especially new participants. We always make sure that they get an opportunity to try and not miss out on a season.
That's so awesome.
And then at the beginning of April or so, that winter sign up changes to summer sign up, and same for the participants and the volunteers. The other way to do it is you can call Maine Adaptive. Call us at our headquarters, which is 824-2440, and you can talk to one of our staff. They can do a lot of that over the phone, but it's great if you can save some paperwork. The forms are ADA accessible, so you should be able to fill them out online, or you should be able to listen to those through your computer.
Cool.
And the other way is to find us on the road,
Yeah.
like tomorrow, where we'll have a bunch of that paperwork in hand here
Great.
for people to take home with them. So you could always find us at different locations. You can stay up to date on our social media, Facebook and Instagram. You can find us at Maine Adaptive. And yeah.
Great. And the website again was maineadaptive.org.
Perfect. All right, so now we've done all our
Yep.
interview questions,
It's
and now it's time
time.
for the
Lightning.
lightning round.
Here we go.
Jeff starts us off.
As always.
Yes. Go ahead, Jeff.
Is summer or winter sports?
Ooh. I think winter. I gotta go with winter.
Nice. Noel?
Downfall,
Downhill?
downhill, or crossing,
Cross country?
cross country,
Skiing.
skiing.
Right after a snowstorm, probably cross-country skiing.
Um,
Yeah, nice trees covered in snow. Can't get better than that.
Yeah.
Jeff.
Jeff?
If you could have one superpower, what would that be?
Ooh. Wow, that's a tough one. Probably the ability to travel from one place to the other really fast.
Yeah.
Because I spend a lot of time driving, so it'd be great to just go from Portland to Bethel in a couple seconds.
Yeah, I bet. Teleportation.
Teleportation, that's great, yeah.
Yeah.
NPT?
Over to you.
What is your favorite breakfast food?
Favorite breakfast food?
Probably egg, cheese, and bacon sandwich. Nice and
Nice.
crispy bacon, though. It's got to be crispy.
Ooh.
That's my favorite.
Really?
Bagel or English muffin?
Yeah.
English muffin.
Nice.
Yeah.
You like breakfast too, huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
Jeff?
What is your favorite vacation spot and why?
Ooh. Let's see. Probably would have to be Alaska, because
Ooh.
I actually just went there this summer for
Awesome.
my very first vacation as an adult.
Cool.
It was a cruise, and I would love to go back.
Wow. Jealous.
So probably Alaska.
Great
Very
answer.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last one, Noel, bring us home.
Tell us the best joke.
You have any good jokes to share?
Oh man. I wish I was. Oh boy.
If not, they are usually good at making them up on the spot.
I don't know. Can you make one up on the spot while I think?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Columbia.
I don't know that I want the answer to this. Columbia who?
Columbia, I forgot to fill my SAT, so not to go to Columbia.
So I won't go to Columbia. That's a good one.
It's actually pretty good.
That was actually his best
Better
joke
than
yet.
most.
Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
yeah, no, that Pete.
You
You
have
want
one,
to?
Jeff? You have a joke? Go ahead.
Oh, boy.
Oh yeah.
Tell it to Brandon.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Harvard.
Harvard. Harvard what?
Harvard. What? Who?
This is
That's the joke. Harvard
Yeah.
what who? Oh my God. Well, we didn't say they'd be good jokes.
yeah.
We just said they
That's
had
good.
jokes.
All right. Boy, put me on the spot. What do you call a what do you call a T-Rex that can't see?
Ooh.
Because it's blind.
You call it
T-Rex.
Do you think Saurus Rex?
Oh, that's a good one. All right, well, those are all the questions we had for you, Brandon. So thank you so much for coming on our show. We
Thank
really
you,
appreciate
Jeff,
it.
and thank you, Noel, for the questions. Those are awesome.
All right, and
We'll be right back.
And we're back. Yeah.
This broadcast is brought to you by
Listeners like you.
Listeners like Uncle
Uncle Dickie.
Uncle Dickie.
Uncle Dickie.
Uncle Dickie. Okay, Susie's Uncle Dick.
Thanks, Uncle Dick.
Thanks for listening.
Love you, Uncle
Thank you for listening, Uncle Dickie.
Thank you.
Hi Richard, how are you?
Thank you.
Hello.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll be right back.
All right, we're back, and it's time for
Ask Noel.
Ask Noel. Hit the theme song.
If you had a door and you lit the up by the door, you draw me a picture and you had it on. If your friend with a call and you had it on.
Okay, and then you ask.
No.
Ask Noel. So we have a call in from Lauren in Bangor, and she's got a question for you. Okay.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Very timely.
Hi, Noel. My name is Lauren, and I'm calling from Bangor, Maine. I'm calling for advice on how to get along with family members over the holidays. I don't see eye to eye with my stepmother, and I'm wondering if you have any tips on how to get along with all of my family members during the holidays. Thanks.
All right. Great question from Lauren.
Yeah, very good.
Topical for the holiday season when you're seeing all your relatives that maybe you don't always get along with. Noel, do you have any advice for Lauren?
Yeah.
What's your advice?
How to get along with your family.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. She's having trouble getting along with her stepmother.
Yeah. How can she get along with them better?
To try to reach out to her
Mm-hmm.
and talk to her in a firm, nicer way.
A firm, nice way. Uh-huh.
Can you demonstrate?
Yeah.
Olivia
Noel.
could be the stepmother.
Hi, I'm your stepmother.
wicked stepmother.
Wicked.
Okay. Now, how to get on with her?
Yep.
Yes.
You're a nice lady. I love you.
Oh.
But you do need to calm down.
Oh, yeah.
And
The direct approach.
sometimes the bitterness has to stop.
The bitterness has
But
to stop.
I love you and I want to talk to you.
All right.
Very good.
That's great advice, Noel.
All right, Jeff.
You want to chime in,
You wanna
Jeff?
chime in
Because
the
sometimes
Ask Noel segment?
Yes, PD.
Okay, let's hear it.
What
What would you say?
If you don't get along with her, my question is about that is make things right.
Huh.
How do they
Make
do
things
that?
right.
Make things right about just talking about your stepmom and figure out what the problem is and figure it out and discuss it.
Get to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Right, get to the bottom of it.
Good advice, guys. I think that should be good for Lauren to take back on her holiday trip.
Because we want everybody to get along
Yeah.
around the holidays, right?
Right?
Just like our Stripecast family.
Right, guys?
What?
That's right.
That's right.
No more fighting on Facebook.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
leave it to
Well,
the guy.
Actually, I kind of am.
What about hitting on people?
I think that's a
I don't think they
topic
hit on their-
for another time.
Stepmother.
No.
Do you mean Jeff hitting on Pete?
But
No.
Yeah.
I want not to hit on ladies who work here for daycare.
Okay. I think you're hinting at somebody else doing that, and we can talk about that another time. So, Jeff,
We'll be right back. That's right, Captain. Brought to you by.
Not that much.
You're out of here.
you're out here, and today's featured business
It's
is
how to paint a cat.
how to paint a cow. And Noel, tell us about how to paint a cow. Business.
Yep. All you have to do is a little bit fold a piece of paper,
Fold a piece of
like
paper.
origami, Japanese,
Make a cow.
but the cow doesn't come in yet.
Oh, okay.
Then
Here, can I try while you tell us how?
Yeah, go ahead.
you have to fold
Here, you want to try too?
a piece of paper the shape of
Of a cow.
Just fold a piece of paper in the shape of a cow.
Okay.
3 easy steps.
Then you, after that, you draw the picture.
Okay.
And you
He's drawing
and
it.
You create.
He said fold it first.
And then you create a cow. Okay, so we're folding over here. Jeff's already got some drawing going
I
on.
need a pen. Pen me, Suze.
All right, and then what do the guys do?
It needs to have the feet too.
It has to have the feet because Noel is talking about it. Never mind. Oh, Pete, are those the udders? All right, Jeff, let's get your cow drawing
Yes, it's a
going.
cow.
And then where does the paint part come in?
You don't really paint. You
No, it's just how to make an origami cow.
Yeah.
Okay. What? See, now your business could be featured, just like how to paint a cow's business, and we'll even
You
do
can do
it
your own.
while we're on the air. We'll
Yeah, I
do
know.
your business, whatever.
And how can they find out how to advertise with us?
They can find out by sending us an email at strivecast@PSL Strive. Subject: How to paint a cow. Just kidding.
www.cowmaine.org.
Dot moo.
Moo. So we will post when we post our this podcast on Facebook. We'll post our origami cows so you guys can see it in the comments.
What?
Yeah. So all right. So if you want to advertise with us, email us at strivecast@pslstrive.org. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How to paint a cow.
Bye.
All right, we're back and it's time for Yakin.
You.
Repeat.
Yakin.
It's my segment now?
Yeah.
All right,
So
here
all
we
of us
go.
have to be quiet. Go ahead, Pete.
All right, so today we're going to do an interpretive reading,
Okay.
okay, of the Declaration of Independence.
Oh my
Are you
God.
ready?
All right.
No, we're not going to do that.
JK. What are
All
we
right.
doing for real?
Well, I think Jeff is going to take his song, go with it.
What song that
Your
beat?
theme song for
Yakking with you.
Actually, I don't have a song for that yet.
Did last week.
I know,
And the
but
week before.
Okay, well then let's get right into it.
yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Today's question. First question: if you were a superhero or a villain, supervillain, but could only have superpowers that weren't already taken, what new powers would you choose, and what would your name be? So first things first: superhero or villain?
Superhero.
Jeff, hero or villain?
Hero.
Noel, hero or villain?
Hero.
Suze, hero or villain?
Hero.
All right, so we got all three heroes in this room, which is no surprise. Jeff, what would your new, not taken before superpowers be?
I mean, meat vision.
Meat vision. That's very interesting. What would meat vision do?
Like make breakfast food. Like eggs and sausage and bacon.
Wow, like lasers would shoot out and make meat and breakfast foods.
Yes.
All right, sounds pretty good.
It-
Definitely not taken.
And pancakes.
And pancakes, okay. Meat vision with a side of pancakes. What would your superhero name be?
It would be Jeff Vision.
Jeff Vision, the Meat Avenger. Okay, Noel, you're going to be a hero.
Yeah.
What would your new power be? Would it be
Um,
similar to Meat Vision?
energy.
Energy power, all right. How so?
How to expend myself. Stretchy.
Stretchy
energy.
Okay,
All
great.
right.
And what would your name be?
The Mr. Energy Incredible.
Wow.
All right.
That from the Incredible movie.
Well, you can't take somebody else's.
Right. So make up your own name.
Oh, I can be the Photoconda.
Photoconda.
Photokanda.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Suze.
Over to you.
Also going to be a hero.
Power will be heat vision.
What's your power going to be?
My superhero is about Peter because Peter is
She doesn't know.
reminding of me,
That's somebody
the little one, as in little Peter, as in big Peter,
What?
because he is little cuckoo.
Okay.
All right.
All right. And, Jeff, question number 2. Ready? Here we go. If you could be a top professional athlete in any any sport, what sport would you play and why? And this is as you, not as Mr. Meat Vision.
Actually, a football player.
Football player. How come?
Because I can score touchdowns.
Okay, good.
My sport will be columball.
Curling ball?
Cornball?
Columball.
Columball?
What's
Yeah.
that?
Oh, you're making up a sport?
Yeah.
Ball at Columbia?
No. It's curling on the ice.
Curling.
is on the ice.
So you'd be good at curling.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
With Jason
Suze,
Hefferback.
did I hear you say soccer?
Yes.
Okay.
What about
Great.
you, Pete?
All right, me?
And you know what? Pick soccer.
That's what you were for Halloween.
Yeah, that's my Halloween.
I think I'd go hockey.
Yes, Pete. I know you love hockey, and me too.
Thank you, Jeff. Good yakking with you.
Yeah, Pete. Yeah, give with you too, buddy.
All right. Thanks. And Will.
We'll be right back.
All right, we're back and it's time for Susie's Cues. Susie's Cues. All right. Go ahead, Susie. What's your cue today?
My cue today that my two for boys, which is Jeff and Peter,
Oh. Sorry, Noel. Not a wonderful boy.
and not only that, it's your two, but sometimes my questions is how long are we, as in you two, being my closest friends?
How long have we been your
How long
closest
have you
friends?
been Susie's closest friend?
For a long time.
Oh.
Not by by these two workouts.
Okay.
Boy, we've known each other for a long time.
Yeah, it's a long time, Pete. I know that, buddy.
Probably close to 20 years since it's Strive's 20th anniversary.
Wow.
18, 19 years, somewhere in there?
Yeah, it's close to that.
Since you were just knee-high to a grasshopper.
Thank you, Peter. But Mr. Cute Stuff.
How about, I think one of the things was today's question, today's Susie's Q, was everybody's going to tell us their favorite quote
That's better.
Of what?
of anything.
Of
I got a lot of Pete quotes I can use. All
the quote.
right.
I
What's
need
your
you
favorite?
guys.
What's your favorite movie quote?
Oh, you have a lot of good ones, Noel.
Yes, I do.
Go
All right, let's hear
ahead.
it.
You start it off.
A quote about what?
Any quote you like from a movie or a famous person.
Okay. One upon a time, there is a dog.
Once upon a time there was a dog.
No!
Who said that?
Guys, come on.
What-
How about like there's no crying in baseball?
Right.
Or
How about a puzzle?
If you, what does he always say?
if you build it, they will come.
He always says like,
If you
If-
make a tree, all the birds will sit on the tree.
Stop that.
Who
who
said
said that? Abraham Lincoln.
Ham.
I
Touch
love
the
the ham.
ham,
I
pet the ham.
sleep with the ham. I
I-
diet with the soda
I also
on
like
the
to
ham.
play in the fields.
Okay.
Okay.
Next one, Jeff. Movie quotes. G-rated only, please. Or at least PG.
Okay. Ham.
No!
All right, this has
He's
gone
back
really
to the
well.
meat feeling guy.
Yeah. All right.
But you, Mr. Pete the Man.
Everybody's so loud today.
My favorite movie quote.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whatever.
No!
Is that a quote?
Yeah, it is.
Stuff.
How about E.T. Phone Home?
AT phone, Pete.
Okay.
I like E.T.
What about Miss Whitney?
Ms. Whitney. I'm not sure.
Whitney, come on!
AT phone, Pete.
Have you seen the new E.T. commercial?
Yeah,
No,
for
we're
the
in the
new
parade.
movie,
It's not going to be a new movie. It's for it was just a commercial.
Elliot's family.
What about
Right.
you? Oh, yeah.
Commercial.
You, Olivia, over
I'm
there.
sad you don't remember my name, Susie, and I see you just about every day.
Whitney, come on.
Okay, my favorite movie quote is.
The earth laughs in flowers.
No, Peter, come on!
Pete, good job, Pete.
No. My,
Yeah!
my favorite movie quote has curses in it, so I'll
Okay.
abbreviate it. It's don't BS a BSer.
What movie's that from?
Inside Man with Denzel Washington.
What about my good friend,
Ryan, you got a favorite movie quote?
I do.
Oh, she doesn't, Ryan.
Ah.
I don't know. See a lot of movies, but
Jeff says he's got one. Jump in there, Jeff.
Oh, awesome.
For me.
Yeah, he's gonna. Okay, this is an awesome segment.
Wow.
It is going great.
Come on! Do something!
We might need
Boobly boo, 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 boo,
That's
boo, boo,
right!
Okay, we will.
Be right back!
Oh!
All right, we're back, and it's time to wrap.
Wrap it up.
Oh my God! Don't
Wrap
it up.
it up.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Wrap
do the
it
same
up.
thing, wrap it up.
Huge.
Something like that.
Thank you.
Just reading cue cards. All right. Thanks. So, yes, exactly. Thank you to Brandon Mary from Maine Adaptive for being a great guest this week and telling us all about their free and amazing services.
That is cool.
That is so cool. You're right.
cool.
Absolutely. So thank you so much to Brandon for joining us. Thanks so much, as always, to our producing team of Whitney and Susie for booking our guests and keeping us on track for the most part. Thanks so much to our engineer, Ryan, who is back from vacation. Yay. We missed you.
Thank you for that.
Okay. Anybody else we got to thank?
Nope.
Nope. Updating events. What's
Yes.
coming up?
Noel, your favorite segment.
The anniversaries.
The 20th anniversary of Strive.
Is that the 25th?
20th.
It is of January.
Yes, and it's on the 25th of
25th.
January. 20th anniversary on January 25th.
1/25/2020.
So we will see you there. Details and tickets are available at pslstrive.org/20th anniversary. Excuse me.
And they're going fast. We're close to 200 already. We expect to sell this event out. So
That's right.
Don't delay.
Don't wait.
When do we start pledging for Dance Marathon?
That's
Also
also
coming up. We have our date for Strive Rocks 2020. It is going to be March 28th, 2020.
Boom.
See you there.
Cross Insurance Arena.
That's
Cross Arena Assurance. Just Coronitis.
That's not the due date.
Yeah, baby.
Okay, let's wrap this puppy up.
Okay.
We'll
Everybody's
talk more
talking
about Dance
perfect.
Marathon next week. So thank you everybody for listening. Sorry for all the burping.
MaineAdaptive.org.
That's right.
Is the website if you want to learn
Sorry,
more
you
about
have to
Maine
listen to
Adaptive, and please share.
Okay.
Maybe not this one. But
Yeah, any other ones. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Dude.